All right, Bill, it looks like we're live.
Hey, thank you for that. And hello out there. Give me a hello. Give me a big old greetings, a hello in the chat, and we will get rocking. Just want to make sure you're all paying attention. So, of course, I'm Bill McIntosh. I'll be the one doing a lot of the talking today. And yeah, I just want to first get started, make sure that everybody is checked in and that we're ready to rock. So let me check the chat here real quick and verify that that is the case. Give us a big old hello. Okay, there's the hellos. Wow. Okay, chat is crazy busy. Okay, well, let me tell you really quickly, too, about our chat, because it is a private chat between you and me and our team. So this is not an open public chat. So if you have stuff you want to ask about or things that you may not want to be shown publicly to ask, maybe you're a little embarrassed by a question you want to ask or something, it's confidential, it's private, it's between you, me, and our team. And so you'll see the chat panel. Often it's off to the side or directly down below. That depends a little bit on what device you're using. And I really want to encourage you to use that chat. In fact, by interacting with our chat, it helps ensure that you can get some extra goodies, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And this is going to be awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come off camera and I'll pop up my screen, and I've got some slides. I've got some demonstrations. I have a live demo I'll do for you a little bit later, and so much more. So we'll get right to it. Let's get this up here. Awesome. And let's get that screen. You ever have it where you have like way too many tabs and windows and screens going all over your computer? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. And here we go. So this is something never before revealed. It's a new push button AI technology that I will show you a bit later, that you literally push a button and you watch as AI builds an entire business for you. This is something that has never been possible before, and I'll show you how it works. So during this presentation, I'll be revealing first what I consider the most profitable use of AI in internet entrepreneurship and in online marketing. And we'll talk about what niches you might want to pick to do this properly and how do you actually make money with it. I'll show you that as well. Then we're going to go through a new strategy that is something that is literally brand new off the presses, where you can have AI do all of the time-consuming work of building your entire business. So it speeds up your path to profit. Now, this is not one of those things where you're going to be copying and pasting back and forth from like chat, like an AI chat or other tools. You'll literally let the AI do everything for you while you kick up your feet. It is pretty cool. Then we'll go through the simple plan on how you execute this, and it is awe-inspiring technology that does this. It builds your sales pages for you, hands-free. It creates free reports, hands-free. It creates entire courses, anywhere from 20 to 50,000 words of content created hands-free. Videos, hands-free. Emails, a whole 30-day email sequence while you kick up your feet and wait. Your ads that you might want to use if you want to do ads on social media. It even does social media posts and a whole lot more. And you'll literally fill out a short little questionnaire and the AI goes to work. The AI even registers your domain name for you, finds you an awesome domain, registers it, sets up your website, sets the entire business up, all while you kick up your feet and watch. It all happens at the click of a mouse. And I'll show you a live demo. When we get to that part, I'll be showing you a live demo. You'll see exactly how the system works, and you'll see how you can get your new profitable business to literally come to life right before your eyes. And it's all thanks to the power of AI and some technology that has never been available before. So what I'm about to show you is new, and it's only made possible by that new technology. And this did not exist a short time ago. And you're going to profit from this while the state-of-the-art AI does all the hard work building your business for you. Okay, so as I said, what I'm going to show you is not like how to copy and paste and talk to an AI to help you build little bits of content that you have to assemble into a bigger piece. You literally sit back and it builds the whole business. It sets up the website, sets up your members area, registers your domain, writes all of your content, styles and formats your pages. It can even create a logo for you and a whole lot more. So we'll be talking about that. And then we have a special little bonus that I haven't talked about before, where you can have a live tutor talking to the people on your website. So we'll talk about that as well. And once we go through what this new opportunity is, I'm going to show you how to profit from it in a really big way. And all the hard stuff is completely done for you by the AI, not partially, where you still have to do a ton of setup and, set your website up and copy and paste and do all that stuff. It's truly a done for you solution, and you'll see all the details when we get there. You ever heard this phrase? Who here's familiar with this? Give me a yes or a no. Have you ever heard this phrase before? Let's here. I'm gonna pop the chat back open. So I've got so I'm looking at the chat at the moment. So I'm going to be popping in and out of the chat, but my team is in there. They'll all be talking to you throughout and answering your questions. And okay, yeah, a lot of you are familiar with this. A lot of you are familiar with this, and it is it's kind of, it's my mantra, right? This is what for me, this phrase right here is what has helped me make millions and millions of dollars. It's because without having to wait with lots of delay, without having to overthink things, or without having to, wait for a lot of stuff to get done and it taking months and months. And sometimes I've seen people that work on their business for years before they get something up. When you can go quickly like that, you can get up and running from idea in your head to live, you get to money faster, which means you get bigger results, you stay motivated, and you have success. And you've got to be fast. That is key to actually succeeding and winning in the game of entrepreneurship. So this presentation that we're about to go through is for two types of people. First, it's for anyone who already has an existing business, and it can be an online business, or even if you have a bricks and mortar, like off in the quote unquote real world business. This is something that you're going to want to pay close attention to. Now, if you haven't yet started an online business, let's say you're someone who hasn't yet made your first dollar online, but you really, really, really want to, this is also for you. So I have a solution that will help both of you. One, it'll help anybody with an existing business grow and get more money in the door. And it is a phenomenal way to start a brand new business. So I want to ask you, pop open that chat window. I'm going to go in there in just a moment and answer in the chat and tell me, which one are you? Do you have an existing business, or do you not yet? Yet being the key word. You don't yet have an online business. So if you haven't yet made a dollar online, you'd be in the not yet category. And if you've got a business that made at least $1, whether it's in offline or in the online world, then you'd have an existing business. And let's take a look. I'm going to check in the chat. Actually, it looks about 50-50. Wow, chat is really, really busy. Okay, so wow, there's a lot of people here at the moment. So awesome. Thank you for all of your answers. So it looks like we're about 50-50. That's kind of cool. All right, thank you for that. Awesome. We'll keep rolling. So next, I'm going to be very quick. I want to tell you a little bit more about me. And particularly, the most important thing is, why should you even pay attention to what I'm about to show you? That's really what I want to get down to. I'm not going to do the whole hero's journey of rags to riches. I'll show you my mansions and fancy cars and all that stuff. Instead, I want to get right down to the brass tacks, as they say, of who I am and why do you want to pay attention. Okay, so there I am. I'm Bill McIntosh, and I've done over $100 million in revenue with my various businesses over the years. And I've driven hundreds of millions of visitors to my sites. Billions of pages have been served to my customers and visitors over the years. I've been doing this for over 2 decades. And I've been lucky enough to build and successfully grow several 7-figure businesses over that time. And more recently, in my more recent history, I have been selling software. I build business software and training. So I teach entrepreneurs and existing businesses how to grow, how to build, and how to start very successful online businesses. And I've helped over 81,942 paying customers build and grow their own online businesses. And now I spend most of my time doing the software and educating entrepreneurs. But over my 20-year history, I've been in almost any niche market you can imagine, from personal finance, obviously from consumer and business software, I've been in the jobs and career space. I've been in the health space. I've even been in the political space. I've been all over the place in terms of what niches and what experiences I've got. And so I want to tell you this. This is not one of those things where I'm trying to be impressive. I just want you to know why it's worth paying attention. I have a little bit of with the number of years of experience and the success that I've had, I have a little bit of an insight into what works and what doesn't. So that's why it's worth paying attention. And on top of that, it pays even more to pay attention. For those of you who are here with me live, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do it while we're live on this broadcast. And you're going to be able to win instantly at the end. So at the end of the broadcast, we're going to give away an instant prize. But everyone here who sticks around and engages with us is going to go into our massive prize pool. We have over $25,000 in prizes that we give away throughout the year. And this includes gadgets like iPads and digital watches, cell phones, laptops, cash. Also, we have turnkey businesses that we give away from time to time, complete traffic packages where we'll drive traffic to your existing business. Lots of cool stuff is given away all throughout the year. And by interacting and engaging with us in the chat, it gives you a chance to win. So what do you say? Will you stick around to the end? So we're going to be giving away one cash prize out of the live audience that is here. One of you will win a cash prize before we wrap things up. And that's for those of you who stick around through the presentation. When we get into Q&A at the end, we'll do this giveaway amongst the live audience. So are my bribes enough to get you to focus, engage with us, chat with us, and stick around to the end? Let me know. Hopefully that's good enough. I got fantastic content, an amazing demo, and then all these prizes. So stick around with us to the end. Thanks. I appreciate that. Now, I want to say this really quickly. The lawyers make me do this. I know you're here for results, right? And results means money in the door, visitors to your websites, actual measurable, visible results. You want to see that. And I want to show that to you. But I have to be really clear that the results that I show you, whether they're mine or maybe some students of mine, those are not guarantees that you will get the same exact results. The results vary wildly from people who listen to this information. Maybe they don't take action, or they make mistakes when they take action and they make nothing, right? Maybe even lose money. But then other students that I've had actually go out, implement, and beat my results. So when you see some of my results, know that some of my students have gone out and exceeded and beat me and gone out to generate millions of dollars of their own revenue, right? But none of this is a guarantee that you're going to get the exact same results. And that's common sense. I know you realize that. But again, the lawyers make me be really clear to disclose that to you. So wouldn't you agree? It's common sense. So that being said, why do hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs come to me for help? I'm known as the guy that makes money fast. So I set up a business, and lightning fast, I rocketed it up into a 7-figure business. And I'm known for being able to launch something from concept to lots of money in the door in a matter of weeks. And as an example, here's a screenshot. This is from authorize.net, one of our merchant accounts. It's where we provide, we process business. And you can see $1.8 million generated by this business. Then over here in PayPal, we have $927,129 generated here. And this was actually a failure. So I had a challenge to build $1 million business in under a year. And this is what happened. So it's still pretty cool, right? I still was able to get some pretty good results, but I failed and I lost my bet. And I did not get to the $1 million mark, but we did put $927,000 into this PayPal account. Here's yet another one. It's $1.1 million in sales, another PayPal account for a different business. It's pretty cool. And here's the one I really want you to focus on, because I've been doing this for a long time. You heard earlier, I've been doing this for over 20 years. And this was my first big hit. And so I started this business, and it was like the perfect storm. It was the right time, the right content. And this is what you have the capability of being able to do again right now, today, because of the hot opportunity I'm about to show you. And because I was able to set this up, and rock this business immediately up to $15 million in revenue. And I'm going to show you how today the door is open to get results like this once again. And I'm going to show you how you do it. Now, the cool thing is this business was not something that cost me a lot of money. So a lot of the money that you see here was money that actually became profit. It wasn't one of those things where, yeah, I made quote unquote $15 million, but maybe put 100,000 in my pocket. You know, a lot of this was profit. It had huge profit margins, and I'll show you how that works. And you're going to see how you can build a business like this a little bit later. And this is all, of course, thanks to AI. So, you know, AI is all the talk of the media right now. And as an example, right here is USA Today. And it proves that this is a once in a generation opportunity. It's like the birth of the public internet. If you were around back when the internet first kind of became public, and this is like in the late 90s to the early 2000s, you know, it went from America Online, allowed all their customers to go out onto the internet. That was kind of like the real beginnings of the mainstream public internet. And that was a huge opportunity. I was there at that time, and I was able to capitalize on that and you've seen the results I've been able to get, but it was because I was there at the right time, the right place, the right opportunity. And we have that again today. And you can see right there, it says AI could forever change our lives, tech experts warn, and it could happen in months. And this is absolutely true. Also, you can see here, people are already in just the last, this is really a recent phenomenon. It's not a thing that's been around a long time. And you can see here that there are already millionaires being made right now. And you can see here in that article there. So there are many ways to profit with AI. And I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest strategy on how you build a profitable business with the power of artificial intelligence. Now, this guy, John Scully III, said, timing in life is everything. Anybody know who John Scully is? Well, just a little business trivia. Let's see who knows who John Scully is. And don't go rush to Wikipedia to find out. Just let me know really quick in the chat if you know who John Scully is. No? Okay, a lot of no's. Okay, it's okay. He's not a super well-known character, but his resume is impressive. This is the guy that made Apple become a billion-dollar company. So Apple, when he joined and became the CEO of Apple, it was producing, it looks like about 10 million. Let's see. Apple went from 800 million, there we go, $800 million in results to $8 billion a year in income. And that happened under his management. So a lot of people talk about Steve Jobs and some of the other people in the history of Apple. This is the dude who was managing and running the show that took them from 800 million to $8 billion in results. Also, ever heard of a little company called Pepsi? He's the guy that took them to being a little known brand to being the number 2 soft drink company in the world. So he knows a thing or two about producing results, you know, multiple billion-dollar companies. And I happen to agree with him. How about you? I can tell you because I've been fortunate enough to be there at the right time, the right place, the right opportunity. And when I was able to take advantage of it, boom, it changed my entire life. So that earlier business I showed you that produced $15 million in its first few years of operating, that business changed my life. And it actually produced, like, it allowed me, instead of having to grind away, you know, in an office, it allowed me to stay home with my kids. I got to be part of raising my kids, and I got to take them on trips and road trips and vacations. And we did all of the cool family stuff when they were really young and got to spend a lot of time being part of their lives. And it was because the right timing, the right place, the right opportunity, and I took action. So don't make what I'm about to show you another missed opportunity. Think just a short time ago. Remember, it wasn't that long ago when crypto was the rage, right? Everyone was talking about crypto and everybody was making, you know, you kept hearing about all of these people making money, whether it was Bitcoin or any of the other altcoins that are out there. Imagine if you bought Bitcoin back when it was $1, right? Imagine that. You could be a billionaire today. Now, I had an opportunity in crypto to actually mine Bitcoin back when it was as cheap as $1. I would have hundreds of millions of dollars in my bank account if I would have taken action. Boy, do I regret that. I had done all the work to be able to set up and actually mine Bitcoin when it was as cheap as $1 a long time ago. And I didn't do it. I got distracted. I was off onto doing something else. And I just didn't take action. Boy, I just want to kick myself for that. I would probably be a billionaire today. But, and then the other thing, and this is an opportunity that I got to be involved with. Imagine if you were around when the birth of affiliate marketing, right? Amazon was probably one of the first companies to really bring affiliate marketing to the masses, or when ClickBank was brand new, right? Or when Google first released the AdSense program and people became AdSense millionaires. I got to be part of that. I generated nearly $4 million in a single year with AdSense, but it was because I was there at the right time and the right place. Now, I've made millions of dollars with these things. And again, I was there when the opportunity was brand new, fresh, and I could strike and take action. So you have an opportunity right now that is as big, and I'm telling you this, and I really sincerely mean it. You have an opportunity before you that is a once in a generation opportunity. Well, we'll get into it. Let's just keep going. I'll tell you more about what this opportunity is. And that's what this presentation is about. It's about how do you take advantage of this once in a generation opportunity so that you can cash in, apply that money loves speed so you can get up, running, and quickly get results. And stay tuned. So what do you say? Does this sound interesting so far? Let me pop into the chat and take a look. I just want to check in with everybody. How's this sounding so far? Does this sound good? You guys excited? Good. Awesome. Just making sure. Anybody have any questions about anything? No? Okay. Awesome. Fantastic. Then we're going to keep rocking. Thank you for that. And let's keep rolling. Now, some things I want to clear up because we're going to be talking about AI quite a bit today. And you've heard some of these terms, I am sure, right? We have ChatGPT. You ever heard of that? You know what a prompt is? Prompt engineering. Have you ever heard of these? I just want to kind of gauge where everybody's general experience level. Who knows what these things are? If you don't know what any of them are, don't be shy. Say no. Okay. That way I can kind of follow along with the audience. I don't want to go over anybody's head, but I also don't want to bore everybody to death. So have you ever heard of these before? Are you familiar? Do you know what these things are? Give me a yes or a no in the chat. Okay, lots of yeses. Okay, couple no's. Okay, couple no's, but mostly yeses. Mostly yeses. Some of you know about two of the things, but not one of them. Some of it. Okay. So most of you know this. So I'm going to go quickly through this. So most of you know these things. I'm going to quickly talk about this. Didn't clear these up for those of you who are a little bit new to all of this. Okay. Let me just check something here. Just looking through my presentation. So probably what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking through what slides I'm going to skip and which ones I'm going to include. So I'm customizing this presentation as we go, right? To fit for you. So here's what we'll do. We'll go through and clear a little bit of this up. So ChatGPT is really a product put out by a company called OpenAI. And it's really, really simple. And in fact, let me see if I'm logged in. I'll just show you what it is really quick. Here it is. And you can just talk to the chat right here. All right, so I'm going to ask it a question. What color is this guy? Okay. And it will answer. And it is really good. So it'll talk to you. It can create content for you. It can do a lot of stuff. But that's the simplicity of what ChatGPT is. And GPT is the technology that's kind of powering it, that runs the whole system. So, and you chat with it. So you can chat with this artificial intelligence, and it can write content, answer questions, do research. And every time you submit something to that, it's called a prompt. It's the questions or statements that you say to that AI, or that's what a prompt is. And a term that a lot of you are learning about is prompt engineering. And this is kind of cool because when you're really good at prompt engineering and you know exactly what to say and how to structure and format the prompts that you put in to OpenAI, it gives you some amazing results back. Like it can do a pretty amazing research. It can actually come out, it can go out and get you keyword lists. It can help you come up with search engine strategies. It can help you write content and a whole lot more, help you brainstorm ideas, write sales letters. And traditionally, what most people are teaching is that you go in and you talk to ChatGPT and you get it to do some research, and then you copy the results out of that window that I showed you, and then you go paste them into, you know, your page, and you kind of start to assemble your page. And you can copy and paste. And then there are a variety of different kinds of AI tools, and you kind of have to go to the right tool, put the right prompt in, get the right results, and then you copy and paste, you know, and use that and kind of assemble your stuff in blocks, right? That's what most people are teaching on how to use AI. But instead, what I'm going to show you is a new technology that you just push a button and the AI literally does everything. You don't have to copy and paste. You don't have to talk to it, keep coming up with prompts. The system I'm about to show you, actually, it generates 177 prompts on its own for you, runs all 177 of those prompts, and builds your whole business for you while you watch. So anyway, let's get back to the presentation. Cool. So now I believe the most profitable use of this technology is to use it to create digital products, courses, trainings, ebooks, things like that. And that's because they're quick and easy to get up, get online, and they have massive profit margins, meaning that when you get $1 from a customer buying one of your courses, you get to put most of that dollar in your pocket. You don't have to deal with shipping, product fulfillment, anything like that. You don't have to share your income as an affiliate. You keep all the money and put it in your pocket. Now, this is the power of a digital information product. Here's one. This was my first one. This was my first big hit online. I dabbled around. I was dabbling in internet marketing and having some success here, a little success there. And then I started an information product business and I started selling this information. And this was in the realm of personal finance that you see here. And it rocketed to almost $15 million in its first few years of operation. Okay. And the biggest, most important reason why I recommend this is that most people want a business that they can run from home, that they can step away from and have it continue to make money. I surveyed like hundreds of thousands of people that are internet entrepreneurs, and we asked them what they wanted most out of their internet business. And they said they wanted this. This was an actual survey. 70%, the vast majority of the audience, said they wanted a business they could run from home, but they could also step away from, and it would keep operating and keep money coming in the door, right? You hear the idea of passive income and those concepts, right? That's really what we're talking about here. You get to earn income like clockwork. You work once, right? You build your digital information product, which is a course, right? That's my favorite kind, is a course, but it could be, there's a lot of things that you could make it for, but you build it and create it once, and then you get to sell it over and over and over again. Unlike physical products that you have to keep manufacturing, fulfilling, shipping, all that stuff, sourcing, you don't have to do that with a digital information product. You get more time freedom. Other types of businesses that I've run have kept me trapped in the business, working far too many hours as the business owner. But a digital information business is so much easier to run, so much easier to make profitable. And when you do it right, it's easier to make sales. That $15 million business that I showed you, I generated that selling an $11 product. That sold an $11 information product and produced $15 million in highly profitable sales. It's the closest thing you'll ever find to a hands-free business. Once it's set up and it's rolling, you can walk away for a long period of time and the money keeps coming in. And like my survey said, lots of people are looking for this. And this is what, for me personally, finally got me that dream where I could actually spend time with my kids, right? Rather than working crazy hours and not being able to do the things I wanted to do with my family, I could spend a ton of time at home with my kids, and I could work really hard in my business and then step away for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time to go on family vacations and do things like that. It is pretty cool. And sure, the money is great. It's great to have a lot of money and buy all the things that you want. But for me, it bought me the time freedom to do the things that were important to me. And I believe that this type of business is the most profitable use of artificial intelligence, is in building one of these. And this is what I'm going to show you how you can build at the push of a button. Now, this is all thanks to the rise of e-learning. You know, once we went through the pandemic, it pushed everyone online, and everybody, all the quote unquote normal people out there, are used to learning online now. So they're all used to buying and consuming courses and trainings and all that stuff. In fact, most of the world is, you know, like using Zoom, you know, on a somewhat regular basis, which is really kind of cool. And this is a rapid innovation that happened just over a couple of years, but we've seen huge increases. Udemy has seen a 425% increase in course enrollment. Coursera, another learning platform. These are both learning platforms that sell courses. They saw a 640% increase in enrollment. The LA Times says that thanks to the pandemic, that ebook publishing or book publishing has changed forever because it's all moving online. Selling of ebook, by the way, is up 3,000%, according to The Guardian. And people are consuming a lot of video course training as well. You can see here all these different types of video course training are on the rise and on the increase. So anything from playing piano has 466% increase in people buying and consuming and learning through online training. We got copywriting, Photoshop, photography, guitar, business and government actually is consuming training online, how to communicate, growth and personal development, how to draw, how to play the ukulele, Adobe Illustrator. These are all examples. Music theory, right, or of these types of trainings. And they're being bought more and more and more. And there's a couple of different forms of information-based training. You can do videos, ebooks, audios, and in-page written lessons. And what I'm going to show you in a little bit will automatically build all of these things for you. You just answer a couple questions. You'll see that we've got a really cool AI research tool. You answer a couple of questions in the AI research tool, you push a button, and then boom, it just goes to work and builds this business. Now, up until now, building a course like this took a long time. And I know this from firsthand experience. It took a long time, and it could be very, very expensive. Now, let me show you another example really quickly. Let me just pull up the right page. No, not that. I got way too many pages. Here it is. We'll pull this around here. So here's a pretty comprehensive guide on how much it costs today to build an online course. And there's a lot of information here. So I'm going to scroll down all the way to, here we go. This is the important part. So if you're going to hire professionals, right? If you're going to do it yourself, you're going to spend, I don't know, probably over 100 hours doing it yourself. But if you go out and hire experts, these are some of the kinds of rates that you can expect to pay. So if you're doing filming, video editing, sound mixing, that kind of stuff, that's up to $100 an hour. If you're getting someone to write your script for your videos, that's up to $80 an hour. If you want to hire someone to develop a course for you, that's up to $125 an hour. If you want a designer to help you with your website, again, $70 an hour, up to that. Voiceover recording, up to $100 an hour. And so it is not cheap. And this is what traditionally in the past people had to do. You had to go out and hire all of these different kinds of roles to get an information product business up. Or you had to spend hundreds of hours of your own time. And I know I've done both. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars building a single information product. And I've also invested my own time, and I've spent hundreds of hours building products myself. Now, here is a very conservative estimate of what it would cost you the old way. Like if we're going to rewind back to just a matter of a few months ago or a year ago, if you were going to go out and do all of this, you could expect you're going to hire a copywriter to write a professional sales page, a professional squeeze page to get subscribers, to write a free report, a 12-lesson course, 30 days of email follow-up for you to follow up with, your social media posts and your ads. If you were to go pay someone to do all of these things for you and get your site up, you'd spend $8,750 per site. And this is based on real world examples of people you can hire right now and people that I've indeed hired to build my courses. But that's all unnecessary now. Now with AI, these can all be done for a fraction of the cost and without it taking weeks to complete. In fact, I'm going to show you how it could be done in as little as 20 minutes. What if you could do all of that? See all those things there? What if you could do those in 20 minutes? When you just get to watch while an AI does that for you. All of this, every bit of this. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, let me just check, by the way, who here was excited by that prospect where you could actually just answer a short research question, hit a button, and have all of this be generated for you. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. All right. I thought so. Awesome. Yeah. Well, that's what we've built, and it is super exciting. So now with AI, this can all be done for a fraction of the cost and obviously without it taking weeks to complete. So I want to ask you, do you see why combining AI, right? So with AI, we have the money loves speed. So lightning fast, you can get a business up and running from the idea in your head to having your own digital course up online and ready to take sales. Could be done in under a day. Could be done in as little as 20 minutes. Do you see why? When you combine these two things, it might be the biggest opportunity of a generation. Yeah. And by the way, hang around with us through into the Q&A. And I actually have a special download I'm going to be giving everyone. And here, let me show a sneak peek of it right here real quick. This is just a Word doc. So we're going to show you 20 successful digital products that generated over $3 million in sales from people of all walks of life, people without experience, with some with experience, but you'll see from all different kinds of people in their results. So it goes through case study after case study, showing you what their course was, how they profited, and all of that. And this, I just want to reinforce how big of an opportunity it is to merge AI with building an online course. It's by merging those two things is where the power is here. And there we go. So there are some downsides, right? If you're going to use the traditional tools that are out there on the marketplace, there are some downsides. First, you're going to have to spend a lot of time to become an expert in AI. In fact, I have friends of mine who are releasing courses. There's entire courses just on learning how to use AI, right? How do you talk to ChatGPT? How do you format your prompts just right? Which tools do you use to get video? Which tools do you use to get audio? How do you get it to actually format your web pages? How do you get it to, like, learning all of this stuff? You could spend 100 hours just learning that. So it still takes a long time. And you still have to design your pages. You still have to build your site. You still have to set everything up. But what if instead you could take an entire 12-lesson course, maybe 20, 30, I've even seen 40,000 words of training content generated at the push of a button. So no prompting, no chatting with ChatGPT, no back and forth of any kind. You'll literally answer a short questionnaire and out pops a complete, very valuable, very good, high quality, unique course, custom written for you at the push of a button. Would you be interested in trying that out? What do you say? Now, what if it also wrote your sales page hands-free? So it didn't just write 30,000 words of course materials and your entire 12-lesson course, but it also then wrote a sales page, a highly persuasive sales page that is really, really good, hands-free. You don't have to do anything. Then, on top of that, what if, while you watch, it could create a free report So you can give that away and get subscribers on your mailing list. And then it wrote your squeeze page and designed it and put it online for you. What about then? What if this tool, this AI tool, could create your videos for you, create audiobook training for you, create 30 days of email campaigns, create your ads, create your social media posts, all while you sit back and let the AI do all the hard work without you lifting a finger. Then once all that stuff is built, the AI can even find you a perfect domain name, and it finds awesome domain names. I mean, really good ones. So it'll find you a great domain name for your new business. It will register the domain name for you. And then finally, after it does all that, it sets up your website hosting, it builds your site and gets everything ready for you so you can instantly be in business and you're ready to start making profit immediately. This awe-inspiring technology, it builds sales pages, free reports, courses, videos, emails, ads, all the stuff I've been saying. The idea is, right, you want to go fast. Money loves speed. So you go from the idea in your head, you go to the page, you fill out the short questionnaire, and at the click of a mouse, your new profitable business, it comes to life right before your eyes. That's all due to the power of AI. What do you think of that? Okay, yeah, here is a great question. Here's a great thing. Someone says, so Scott says, unbelievable. Actually, Claire says, it almost sounds too good to be true, right? Any of you, does that kind of seem that way to anybody here? Where it seems like, wow, is this even possible? So maybe that's how you might be thinking when you hear this, right? Because it's impressive. So I'm going to wipe away all disbelief because I'm going to demonstrate it for you. I'll show you in just a moment. So I'll show you the quick questionnaire. I'll show you how the domain, it will register your domain name. And I'll show you the button that you click to get it to go to work, okay? And I'll explain how it all works in just a moment, okay? But that is the power of push button AI that we are just now starting to release. And yeah, so I'd like to do a quick demo. What do you think? You want a demonstration? Here, let me pop back into the chat. So what do you say? Let's pop back over to the chat window. Yes. Okay, good. I thought you might be interested in a demo. Sounds good to me. All right, so let's share my screen and I'll show you exactly how this works. So let's get logged in here. Hold on one second. I'm logging in off screen. And here we go. All right, so this is the first thing that you see when you log into the Push Button AI members area. Obviously, you got your introduction video for me and instructions on how to get started and all of that. You notice in the left side here, there's a variety of different things that you have access to. You'll see access to any courses that you have included in your membership, any bonuses that you have included in your membership. Something quite cool is our AI niche coach, which I might show that a little later, which is a dynamic, almost as if you have a live consultant sitting across from you, and it will coach you and help you pick your niche market. And then, of course, any apps of ours that you have access to, you'll see here, including the niche coach, your course builder, and Profit Platform, which is our service that we use for website hosting. So when you build a site with us, we host it. And that's our Profit Platform hosting business. So you'll have access to all of those apps, as well as any coaching, depending upon how you work with us. You might have access to one-on-one coaching and other coaching services. Then, of course, here's access to support and our live training and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to go to the AI course builder. That's what I'm going to demo for you today. And this is the first of many different products that will be released under Push Button AI. And by the way, you'll get all of those future products when you join our early bird program. We'll talk about in a little bit. And so the course builder has two sections to it that you're going to want to take a look at. Down here in the main column, you'll see right here are what we use to create your courses. And what the AI does is it takes a look at the subject that you're trying to do a course on, who you're trying to write a course for, and we break the course down into a set of 10 different goals and benefits The goal would be something someone's trying to achieve, and one of the steps that you might teach somebody in your course. And then the benefit is what happens once they achieve that, when they solve the problem or achieve the goal. And you end up with 20 of these. That's two per set of goals and benefits, with a total of 10 with 2 each. So 20 of these rather. That is how we structure your course. So if you already know what you want to write a course about, you fill these out. And this might be an example. Here, let's do this. We're going to do a demo, and we're going to start out with one of my classic demos that I think everyone can relate to, which is how to train your dog. So we'll say the subject of our course is train your dog to behave. And then, by the way, you want to pick what language you're going to do it in. Right now, we support these major languages, with more language support coming soon. And then we're going to pick our sales style, which we're going to pick Gary Halbert. Anybody know who Gary Halbert is? He's the godfather of basically sales copywriting on the internet. So we're going to pick Gary. And then you create your sets of goals here. And for example, goal 1 might be teach your dog to sit. And then the benefit might be a well-behaved dog with strangers. Goal number 2 might be teach your dog to stop barking. Benefit number 2 would be a quiet and peaceful household, and so forth, right? So what I want to ask, real quick, question for you in the chat. Pop into the chat and let me know who here already knows what they'd like to make a course about. Anybody have ideas of what you'd like to make your course about today? Let me know in the chat. Okay, I see some coming in. Looks like some of you know, but anybody here have no idea what you might want your course to be about? You're just not quite sure. So the idea of filling out all 10 of these or all 20 of these seems a little overwhelming. Anybody here need help figuring that out? Well, that's what this section over here, the second column, is all about. So yeah, okay, looks like a lot more of you want help from the AI. So if you have no idea what to put here, here's what we do. We come over here and we give it a demographic. So in this case, the demographic could be something like women over 50 or married men with children, things like that. But it can also just be a general description of something like people who love their dogs. This is to tell the AI who is the course for, right? It can be specific or it can be very general. And then next you would put your subject, just as the big general idea of what you want your course to be about. And by the way, if you don't even know who you're going to serve or even a general idea of what your course is going to be about, that's over here in our bonuses. You'll see your AI niche coach, and the AI coach can literally coach you through and help you figure that out. So you get full access to the AI niche coach as a benefit, as a bonus when you sign up a bit later when I release and open up this tool. So let's go back. We got our demographic. Let's say we want to train our dog to behave. And we have some dials here, and I recommend you always just leave them set at the default values. And what you can do is come down here and just click fill form. And then if you don't like your results, you can adjust these dials to help dial it in. And so you'll notice there's a green spinning icon here. That means the AI is thinking. It's hard at work thinking about what should your course be about. And let's see what it comes up with. All right, check this out. So here we go. We've got all of them set. We've got goal number 1, stop barking. The benefit is a peaceful home environment. Potty training is goal number 2. Stop chewing is goal number 3. Stop jumping, stop biting, walk on a leash. How to stay, come when called, sit and stay, and how to handle aggression. And each one of these has a great benefit. Safe environment for your family, easier grooming and vet visits, safe and obedient behavior. This is a really, really good course. So that is the simplicity of it. So either you come in if you already know what you want to make this about. And by the way, if you have an existing business, you need to use this to build a course to help you attract clients or give out extra free value to the clients of your business. You can make a course for your existing business. It's very easy to do, and we'll show you how if you decide to become part of our special early bird beta access program. I'm going to open up a bit later. So this is super valuable for you if you have an existing business. It's also super valuable for you if you have some idea of a course you'd like to create. And for those who have no idea whatsoever, we have our bonus over here, the AI Niche Coach, that will actually coach you through, and it will talk back and forth. It'll help you brainstorm ideas, and it will help you dig in and figure out what your course should be about if you have no idea where to start. So you have both the AI that helps you come up with your course outline, plus the AI that helps you pick your niche. And it all comes together. And then at the click of a mouse, it is actually going to be able to move to the next step. So we're going to do that. I've got all my settings saved, and we could go in here. Yeah, let's just save it and move on. So we'll save it. That brings us over here that we're now ready to go to the next step. So we just click the button. And now this part is a really cool. How many people here have had a hard time finding a great domain name? Anybody here ever tried to come up with a domain name? Sometimes I rack my brains for days trying to come up with a great domain name for my websites. And, I come up with a list, and then I share them with some people and ask, well, hey, do you like this one? How about that one? And then someone says, no, I hate it, right? And then I go back and I start all over again. And it might take me days to figure out a domain name. Well, if you can relate to that, let me know if you've ever struggled to find a great domain, right? It's one that's available. Well, how about this? The AI is going to do it for you. So watch this. We're going to pick a new domain name. All we have to do, we already have the subject pre-populated here. We just need to tell the AI what kind of business we're starting. And in this case, we're starting a course. And then we leave the creativity on the default setting, unless you're not getting good results. And then you can come in here and make it more creative or less creative. Usually the less creative it is, the more kind of simple and plain. The more creative you make it, the more kind of out of the box. Sometimes you might get longer or very interesting and unique domains, but we'll leave it on the default setting, and we're going to say find domain names. And you'll notice the green spinning thinking icon again, and it's now out trying to find a bunch of domain names. All right, check this out. So all these really great domain names, there's actually 20 potential domain names. Some of them are really good. Every time I demo this tool, I have to hold back and resist the urge to register these domains. They're so good. But all right, so now we have a bunch of domains that the AI brainstormed. But now the AI needs to check to see if they are indeed available to register. To do that, we just click the check availability button, and it's going to move on to the next step. And we can see here it's now checking. So it is checking all of these domains to see which ones are available. Here we go. Well, there we go. Well-behaved pooch. That's pretty good. Dog behavior training course, train your canine companion, canine behavior boot camp, dogtrainingcourse.com. That's really good. Canine behavior blueprint, teach your dog good manners, dog behavior mastery, happy dog training camp, train your pooch to be, look at all these. These are great. Polite pooch training, well-mannered dog course, train your dog like a pro, caninebehaviorschool.com. And all these are great .coms. Actually, there are several of these that I would register and use myself. So now what is really amazing is that literally, if I picked one of these I liked, let's say polite pooch training, and I clicked the available button, boom, it is going to go and create our business for us. And it is not only going to create our entire course and all of the stuff that goes along with your course. It can create your email sequences, your social media posts, your sales page, your squeeze page, and a whole lot more. It creates all of this stuff for you. And while you wait, it's pretty darn cool. And so the waiting process, depending upon how busy the AI is, it can take anywhere from about 20 minutes to as long as a few hours. And so the process will start off. Now, I knew I was going to do this demo, and I created a site ahead of time that I want to show you. And by the way, I'm going to show a couple examples from real client sites that are out there. But first, let me show you an example of what this would have created. If I just click that link, boom, and then we would have a course that looks like this. So here what you're seeing is the sales page. So the AI wrote this sales page. By the way, see that logo up here in the top? AI created that. That is an AI logo. Pretty cool, right? The sales page is all done for me, all written for me. Our shopping cart is completely set up. And if I click buy now, I could go and purchase this course and purchase access to this course. But here we go. We have our long form sales letter, all of it written for us. And then if we click buy now at any point, it's going to take us into our shopping cart where we can purchase the course. See, there you go. We can purchase our course right here in the shopping cart and get immediate access. So you have a complete shopping cart membership management system. So the users all get their own unique usernames and passwords where they can log in and access the course that got built for you. It creates a 12 module course. So you have 12 lessons in your course that you can charge good money for. Or if you want to, you could even give your course away for free if you so chose. But in addition to that, you also get a free report that you can already give away to everyone. And all they do is they come to your homepage, which is this page here. This is your squeeze page, right? Where you can squeeze their name and email address and get them to subscribe to your list. And this is all written for you too. This was written by AI and set up by AI. Pretty darn cool, right? Now, what I'd like to show you now, let's take a look at an example lesson here. So you can see here all these example lessons of how this is how they come out. So here's one here that's showing how to solve leash pulling, right? And there's the intro, got a step-by-step guide, some background, a bunch of information. And then you can have an audio version. So you can actually have an audiobook version of every single one of your lessons. So the way this works is we have a bunch of stuff we call add-ons that you can add on to your website. So you can build a basic 12 module course with a free report, and then you can add on stuff like these audio lessons. And let me show you how awesome these are. This audio lesson was 100% created by AI. This is all AI. And check this out. Listen to how good it is.
Introduction. As a dog owner, you may have experienced the frustration of trying to take your furry friend for a walk, only to have them pull and drag you down the street. Not only is this behavior exhausting, but it can also be dangerous for both you and your dog. That's why we've created this self-guided.
Pretty cool, right? So that's the audio. Isn't that great quality? So this is amazing quality audio that's all done by AI. And I'll show you, we also do video add-ons and a bunch of other stuff. So let's go. I'm going to show you a couple other client sites. So these are actually amongst our first batch of beta users, our first batch of early access users. I'd like to show you some examples of some of the sites that they've built really quick. And as an example here, this is the one about how to be a professional chef. Check out that logo. Isn't that logo fantastic? Created by AI. And then here's our sales page. So this is what the sales page for this particular course came out to be. Really, really good. And here are some social media posts. Again, these are done for you social media posts that you can share on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and other socials. Already done for you. These images are all done by AI. Pretty awesome, right? So those are all set up. You have a bunch of social media posts ready to go. In fact, if we keep scrolling, look how many there are. All of these are done by AI, by the way. So you have an entire month. If you did it every day, if you did a post a day, you have 30 different social media posts done for you. That is amazing. Here's another lesson. So this is an example. This is somebody teaching people how to set up Airbnb businesses. And here's an example lesson here of what it teaches. And check this out. So I'll show you. This one's got a video. So here's a video, an example of what the videos come out like.
Lesson 2, setting up your Airbnb listing. Introduction. Setting up your Airbnb listing is a crucial step in the process of becoming an Airbnb host. A well-designed listing can attract potential guests and increase your chances of earning a profit. This self-guided online lesson will provide you with...
Pretty amazing, right? Again, done by AI. That is pretty cool. So when you build a site, you can add these add-ons on that include video lessons, audio lessons, a logo, and a lot more. Here is an email sequence. So check this out. So it wrote 30 days of email. So when you have people that subscribe, let's go to the homepage here. So when they actually subscribe to the mailing list down here, they join your list and you now have an entire 30-day email sequence already written for you. Here it is. Day 1, day 2, day 3. You've got your subject line and the body ready for you to drop in your link to your sales page all the way to day 30. In fact, in this example, it is over 7,000 words of marketing sales emails that were written by AI for this customer. Here's another one. This is a course about web traffic. And this guy, this person, heavily modified this. So this is like the logo here. I think they took a logo that we made for them and made it even better. But here's an example of one of their lessons. Pretty cool, right? It's got the audio and video versions.
Introduction. Are you struggling to get visitors to your website? Do you feel like your website is not getting the attention it deserves?
Pretty cool, right? So let's keep looking. We'll look at a few more. Here's a lesson from another one on stock picking. So this is picking stocks. So you can see a wide variety of different things that is being built here. Oh, here, if you decide you're going to advertise and you want to run ads on like Facebook or Twitter or other social advertising platforms, got you covered. Here are your ads, all done for you. See, all these are ads created by AI, done for you, ready to go. Here was one created by a friend of mine. This is actually a course on helping your child overcome bedwetting. And it came out really, really well. Great logo too. So here's an example of their squeeze page. And the entire course was really, really good. Now, here's an example of somebody who took our basic template and they customize it. Every site that we build comes with a drag and drop, really simple editor so that you can change the colors, the logos, or anything you want across the entire site. If you don't like how a page looks, you can change it. And there's a lot that you can do with it. And so here's an example of somebody who highly customized their site, changed the color scheme, and created something pretty cool. And here's a lesson that they did the same thing on. So this lesson, like they've added additional photographs, like it's really simple. Again, point and click, drag and drop simple. So they've actually taken the basic lesson and expanded it by dropping in these images. Pretty cool, right? Then, of course, at the end, we've got the audio and video versions here.
Guided online lesson on becoming the best version of yourself.
So, and you can see here, there's the video.
Becoming the best version of yourself. Cultivating gratitude. Welcome to this self-guided online lesson on becoming the best version of yourself.
So, and it goes on, as you can see here.
No matter how small they may be. It is a powerful tool that can help.
It is really cool. And this particular customer has spent quite a bit of time going in and customizing and improving and changing the look and the feel and the color scheme of their websites. And so you have complete control over this. So every time you come in here and build one of these websites, it's handed over to you. The hosting is set up, all the plugins are set up, your shopping cart is set up, your membership management system is all set up by AI, including video, audio, logos, email sequences, ads, social media posts, free report, and your squeeze page to get subscribers, all done for you. And then it's handed to you. And you can use our point and click, drag and drop editor to improve or polish or change any of those pages that you get. It's pretty amazing stuff. Now I can come back and show more. I see a lot of questions in the chat, asking a lot of questions about the site and about how it all works. So I'm going to answer all of those questions when we get to Q&A in just a minute. And then of course I can come back and I can do more demos. If you guys want to try some different niches and some other ideas, we can do that too and have some fun with that a bit later. Cool. Now let's keep rolling and get to it, because I think I want to open this up. This is a private thing that's been in beta. I've been testing and playing around with a few of my students and my customers, and I'd like to open it up for you so you can have access to it. So let's get into that. But one of the things is people ask, how do you make profit with this? So it's great that this AI can build this business for you, but then what? How do you actually make profit from it? And it's quite simple, actually. You find a group of people who have problems that they want to solve or goals that they want to achieve. This could be any group, just about anything you could think of. Like, there are so many problems that humans have that they want to solve, right? It's an endless sea of problems that they want to solve in all directions of their life, whether it's relationships, whether it's money, whether it's their pets, like you saw our dog example, whether it's in their career, whether it's a hobby, maybe it's with their children or with education. There's so many problems. And then goals, that's a whole other one. So many goals that people want to achieve in all directions. All you have to do is find a group of people who have common problems that they want to solve or goals that they want to achieve. Then you tell the AI about them, like you saw me just do. The AI builds you a complete course with all the materials that I showed you. And then you find those people, and I teach you how. I'll teach you how to find these traffic pockets where you find those people where they're hanging out online. You offer to help them, and you profit. That's the 5 steps of how to use that. I mean, that was what I did when I built my first highly successful information product business. I did these 5 steps, and boom, I started making money like crazy. So, would you like access to this? Let me know in the chat if this is something you would like to get access to. Just want to see, just sort of judge the temperature of the room, so to speak. See, okay, good. Okay, awesome. All right, I was pretty sure you guys would say yes, but I wanted to check before I keep going. So we're going to keep going. And here's what's going to happen next. So in a couple of minutes, I'll drop the link where you can join Push Button AI. Then we're going to meet. So you and I will meet. I have regular live coaching sessions that we'll get together. We'll meet. My team is going to call you. My team is going to get in touch with you. And we're going to show you how you can build a complete business and have it online and ready to make profit fast. I'll teach you how to use AI across your entire business. So you'll see all the other places besides all of this push button magic that I've just showed you. There are lots of other places that you can use AI in your business, and I'll teach you how to do that. Then you're going to get access to our traffic generation training. So you won't just be left with a site not knowing what to do. So you're going to be left with a site. You're going to get business training from me on how to run your business. And then you're going to get access to all the traffic training that you need to be able to start sending people to your website. I talked about finding those pockets of traffic and sending them to your site. That's what we're talking about. And you'll get all the training and the courses and the material you need to effectively do that. And then you start generating profit. The unusual thing here is that it's guaranteed. I will explain in a minute how that works, but I guarantee that if you go through this process, you will make profit. So are you interested in profiting from this? So not just playing around with the tool, because that'd be cool. It'd be awesome to sell people to go get access to the tool, but I'm actually not looking for people who just want to play around with the tool. That's not what I want. I actually want people who are intently interested, who are committed and ready to use this tool to build a business, get the traffic, and get profit in the door. That's who I want to work with today. I'm not interested in just selling a bunch of copies for people to play around with it. I want actually people that are going to come in with me and use this tool. So if that's you, I can give you early access to this proprietary new technology. Okay, this is brand new stuff. It's not open to the public. I'll give you early access to it because I am about to release Push Button AI, the business builder, to the public. But before I do that, I need your help. I'll explain why and you'll understand. But I'm going to make you an offer in just a moment to join at a really big discounted price. But I need your help. And when you join fast, we have a fast mover bonus. I've got a couple of them. You have to get in quickly while we're here together in this private presentation. And I've got what are called AI marketing packs. Okay. So what we do in the way our system works is you can log in and you can build an unlimited number of businesses. You can go in and build a course on dog training today. Tomorrow, you could build a course on how to do affiliate marketing. Next week, you could build another course on, how to weave baskets underwater. But point is, you can build an unlimited number of these businesses. And the core business comes with your sales page, your squeeze page, your free report, your course. It's about 40,000 words of content overall, and you can build an unlimited number of them. And then we have add-on packs. You might want to add on to your business. And maybe you want the AI to write 30 days of emails. You want it to build your logo. You want it to do your social media posts. You want it to do the video. You want it to do the audio. Well, you can add those on to your basic sites. You can build an unlimited of basic sites, and then you get to choose how many add-ons you want to put on those sites. And what I'd like to do is when you join with me now, I'm going to give you a bunch of free add-on packs. I'm going to give you free AI marketing packs. And that's the blog posts, email campaigns, logos, whole bunch of extra stuff that you'll get for free. And you can get up to 10 free marketing packs when you join with me today. That's a $2,500 value. I'm going to give you 10 up to, you'll see in a moment, you'll have some options to choose which version you want, but you can get up to 10 AI video course creation add-on packs. So that's another add-on pack. I'm going to give you up to 10 of those for free. That is also a $2,500 value. I'm going to give you up to 10 audio course builder packs. So that's another add-on pack that you can add on to your site and get that audio like I showed you and I demonstrated for you. That is a $1,900 value. Then we've got our Big Daddy Fast Mover bonus. I'm going to increase the number of courses that you can build. So normally people would join and they'd be able to build, say, 3 businesses or 1 business as part of this. Everyone who joins today, I'm removing the limits. We will build, set up, and host an unlimited number of these businesses for you. That's easily a $3,600 value. Depending on how often you use it and how many courses you build, it could be even more than that. So you'll want to jump in fast. So here's what you're going to get. You have our AI Business Builder. That's a $4,788 value. Our AI Marketing Packs, that's the add-on packs, a $2,500 value. AI Video Packs, it's also $2,500. Also, you'll notice on the next page, you're about to get the link, but on that next page, you'll see there is an option to get one-on-one coaching and consulting. That's where you get your own dedicated one-to-one coach to help you through the whole process of building your business, figuring out your traffic strategies, driving your traffic, tweaking, managing, running, and getting to profitability. That's a $5,000 value right there. You have our unlimited subscriber bonus. Done for you website setup. The AI sets up your sites for you. They're all built on a WordPress framework. The AI sets it all up, launches your hosting, launches everything. You just log in and get started. You've got our AI Marketing Profits course, which is a course that we are creating live currently at the time of this presentation. And you'll be able to join as part of that as we go through and building that course together. You get our Traffic Generation Revealed course. That's a $997 value. That's over a dozen different traffic strategies that you can go apply to your brand new business to start getting traffic so that you can make profits. Total, that's $23,882 if you went out and bought all of those things separately. That's actually what they cost, not some weird inflated marketing math. Each of these things, when you buy them separately, that's what you would spend. Now, because you're joining as an early bird, you know how this works. You're going to get a massive discount. I've got to tell you, this is not a public offer. It's open during this private session. So this is not something where just anybody can come and get this. It's not available. You won't be able to buy this out in the public. It's only available during this session. So why am I doing this? That's the big question. I want you to be the next success story. I need testimonials. I need successes. So when you go in and build your first business with us, Send me a testimonial. Tell me how awesome the website was that got built. Send me something that explains how impressed you were. When you start to get traffic to your website, send me another testimonial. When you start making profit, send me another testimonial. And then I can use those when I go launch this to the public to show how awesome the tool is. So if you're willing to work with my team, provide feedback, because this is in beta, right? This is not a public tool. This is in beta. It's early access. So we want your feedback as well. So if you run into things that you don't like, we want to hear about them so we can improve, adjust, and make it better and better. And you'll give us a testimonial, at least one. I hope to get multiple from you. If you're willing to do that, I will dramatically lower the price. Who wants the link? 3 magic words. If you want the link and you want to get in now, go to the chat, open it up, and type "let me in." Just pop it in the chat right now. Let me in. And the chat is incredibly busy. So there's a little delay or something. Yeah, it's very, very, very busy in the chat. Wow. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of let me ins. Wow. This audience, there's a really big audience here. Okay. Awesome. I'm a little shocked at how many of you said let me in, but there you go. Type let me in and you should automatically get a link to join. Now, because you're part of a limited beta test, you're obviously going to get a big old discount, and it won't be $23,882. Instead, act fast. You'll get all the fast mover bonuses that we talked about. Head on over there. You'll see the link on your screen. That's where you go to get access to this amazing tool. Don't forget, fast mover bonus number 1, done for you marketing packs. So this is where the AI creates your marketing pack for you. It creates a logo, creates a 30-day email campaign. It creates done for you ads to use on Facebook ads or Twitter ads or other social media ads. It gives you done for you social media posts so you can get free traffic out on social media by making posts. Also, fast mover bonus number 2, up to 10 done for you AI video course packs. That's where you can have the AI take your course and transform it into a video course. You can get up to 10 of those. You'll see the options on the screen when you head over there to the link you see there. Go there, get in, and join us, and you'll get these fast mover bonuses. Then we have up to 10 AI audio courses. This is the audio add-on pack where you can add audio courses to your business and have it create audio like the one I demonstrated a little earlier. You'll get up to 10 of those for free. Plus our Big Daddy Fast Mover bonus. You can build an unlimited number of our basic businesses for free. So every site you build on our system, we set up the hosting, we set up the website, we do all the technical stuff, and that's unlimited. So you can keep building. The one limitation is that you can only build one at a time, okay? One site at a time. And you can go in and you could do it in as many different markets, as many different niches as you want. There is no limit, okay? Now, this is for your use. So it's for your use, your business partner's use, your family's use. It's for your use in building these businesses, okay? So you can't like build an unlimited number and then go sell our hosting or sell access to our systems. But you can build an unlimited number of these for yourself. All right. So the question becomes, is it worth the investment today? Well, one of these sites, just one of them, will pay for this entire investment. There is no other way to build sites like this that I'm aware of, okay? Now, think about this for a moment. What would it cost to go hire a person to create your videos, hire a person to create your audios, hire a copywriter to write your copy, hire an expert to create your course? Just one single site saves you far more money than it would cost to go do it the old-fashioned way. Just one single site. You'll see on the page there when you look at the prices, one single site, you can save so much money on hiring all of those experts that the thing pays for itself right out of the box. Now, one thing I want to tell you, you'll notice on the screen when you go check out the offer, you have some different versions. One of them is called the Ultimate package, right? If you take the Ultimate package, you get your own dedicated one-on-one coach, okay? You'll have a coach who is a proven expert in traffic generation and in business building. They will have proven themselves in having built a profitable business. They cannot be a coach unless they have built a profitable business themselves. So you'll get someone who's an experienced entrepreneur who knows how to drive traffic and knows how to build a profitable business. They'll be assigned to you and they'll be your dedicated one-to-one coach. That's part of our Ultimate package. And you can see all the details on that page. If you take the Ultimate package, I'm going to do something special. So I'm also a business consultant myself. Okay. So companies hire me, usually, bigger profitable companies hire me, and they give me a $25,000 retainer to go in, investigate their business, improve their profitability, fix up their marketing, fix up their sales, and grow their businesses. They hire me as a consultant, and it starts at $25,000 and goes up from there. But what I would like to do for the first 5 who join at our Ultimate level while we're here today, I will personally give you one-on-one consulting and mentoring. So you won't have to pay the $25,000 that the other bigger companies pay me to come and consult for them. I will consult for you for free. Now, you'll get access to me. You'll get your own coach, right? So you're going to have your own dedicated one-on-one coach. And then you and your coach will work together to get your business rolling. And then at the ideal time where it's perfect for, I can come in and I can personally help you when you're ready for that. I will come in and I will personally mentor, consult, and help you get your business profitable. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm a busy guy. I have multiple successful businesses that I run. I don't have a lot of time. The time that I do have is incredibly valuable because I want to spend it with my family. So I can't offer this to everyone. I can only offer this. It's just purely from a time standpoint. I just can't offer it to everyone. It's just not possible. But I can offer it to the first 5. So the first 5 who take us up on the Ultimate get that. So you get coaching and training and mentoring from me personally. Okay. We'll get on phone calls or Zooms, Skypes, however you need to connect with me, and I'll help you get profitable. Now, this is not a public offer. It's only open now during our charter membership in this private session. And so you want to ask yourself, what is a profitable business actually worth to you? You're controlling your traffic. You've got all the training and coaching and mentoring from us to get the traffic that you need. You're in control of your sales. You've got a business set up that the AI built for you. You could literally, get in now. And by this time tomorrow, you could be launched with your own business. You'll have a thriving business that's growing. What's that worth? So the other thing I want to tell you is I'm going to assume all of the risk. So remember, I said that I want people that are going to take action, right? I want people that are going to actually build sites and take action, start driving traffic, get results, and give me testimonials. So first, you must decide that you're up for this. If you're really up for it and you're really going to take action, jump in. Put up the investment to get in today. Now, compared to all the value you're getting, it's a great deal already. And if it works, awesome. You're happy. I'm happy. You've given me some great testimonials. Everybody's winning, right? But if it doesn't, if you're not able to get this turned into a profitable business, you could get your money back. Let me explain. This is not a normal guarantee. This is unconventional. It's a little weird, and it's very bold of me to do, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want to show you how serious I am about helping you make a profitable business. So you have up to 6 full months. You can take your time and you have up to 6 full months. You don't have to wait 6. If you decide earlier, you can come and request this earlier, but you have up to 6 months, 180 days, risk-free guarantee. You will produce a profitable business or you won't have to pay. You will be able to make a profitable business out of this, or it's free. But let me explain. This is very important. Listen to the details. This is not a normal conventional guarantee. You are required to do the training, use our mentoring, get our help. My team is willing to help you through this entire process and answer as many questions and give you as much help as you need to set this up and grow your business. Okay. Now, as you're going through, expect to encounter problems. You're going to encounter difficulties and problems and confusions and all of that stuff. Just be willing to work with my team to get through them so we can help you build a profitable business. So we want to work shoulder to shoulder as a team together with you to help you get to profitability. And if you're willing to put in that work and you're willing to put in what it takes, awesome. I'm going to back this up with this guarantee. And you can get a 100% refund. And not only that, if you've done all of those things, that means you've invested your time, and your time is valuable. So I'm going to compensate you for your time. I'll give you $500 on top of your refunds. You get all of your money back, plus $500 on top is my way of compensating you for your time and being willing to put your faith in me and my team. So this is a completely risk-free guarantee if you're willing to put in the work. You got 6 full months, but you've got to use it. You've got to do it. I need people using the tools, but more importantly, continuing on and building them into real businesses. So I'm not interested in people coming in so they can play around with the tool, right, and have fun doing that and then never actually do anything, never take any action. I want people that are going to take action. That's who I'm interested in working with, and that's who I hope you are. So come and join us. The question becomes, is it worth gambling a little bit of your time? Just one site more than pays for this offer. Just a single site pays for the entire cost of the offer. Now, I have another weird thing. So I have a weird unconventional guarantee, and I have a weird unconventional rebate program as well. So think about this. First, you got to get the offer today. To be eligible for this rebate program, you've got to get the offer today. You've got to put it to use. Use our tools, our training to boost traffic, boost your sales, and get some profit in the door. Okay. Now, you already have to send me a testimonial. That's part of our deal. You're going to have to be giving me testimonials. But if you're willing to take it to the next level and actually work with me to document it, to prove your results, right? Screenshots of your earnings, screenshots of your traffic, and then you're willing to get on a call with me. So you and I will jump on Zoom and we'll build a detailed case study about everything you did, all the steps you took, how you got your results, what happened. And if you're willing to do that, so I can use that for marketing and for training and for other purposes, I will give you a 100% rebate on your purchase today. Pretty cool, right? So that's pretty weird, because if it doesn't work, you jump in, you join this, and it doesn't do, you don't get the results at the end that you're looking for, you get your money back. But even if you do get your results, you can also get your money back with our instant rebate program. But you have to be willing to do a detailed case study with me together. All right. Hey, real quick, I'd like to show you some success stories. I just pulled together some success stories from our first batch of beta customers. So these were the very first round of customers. I'd like you to see what they had to say about the push button AI technology, about our company, about the support, and how it went for them. So let me show you those real quick. You can see here, this one from Jeff says, it's amazing that by answering 2 simple questions, Push Button AI has developed a landing page, sales page, and a 10-lesson course. Good content, compelling language, and targeted sales copy. So Jeff was seriously impressed. This one is from Judy. Success. It took just 3 minutes to type in my course demographics and subject to generate the 10 course ideas. I tweaked one of the suggested lessons, but the rest were spot on. And Judy did a course in low carb recipes. It was amazing how quickly Push Button AI generated a list of good domain names. It usually takes me days to think of a name, and it's usually taken. I can relate to that. And the successes go on and on. Here is Kathy. I'm so impressed with the quality and professionalism of my ads and social media add-ons. The images are incredible and totally work with the theme of my course. Much better than I expected. Thank you. Push Button AI is awesome. I agree. Here we got Kathy. And this one, let me just look here real quick. And here's another one from Kathy. I had my first one-on-one coaching session today with Jay, and it was awesome. I highly recommend taking advantage of the ultimate option because having the ability to actually have a personal mentor adds so much value to the program. So there's a testimonial for our ultimate coaching. Here's another one. This one from Gordon. OMG, it was love at first sight. So exciting. An awesome landing page and even more awesome sales page with such amazing copywriting that I tried to buy my own report. There you go. So Gordon is very excited about this. And there's Tracy, just a quick email to say that I love my first AI course site and I love what it turned out. Thank you so much for your hard work and support. And they continue. Here's Tim. I'm very impressed with the ease of use of push button AI platform. As a longtime creator of WordPress websites, I can personally attest to the seemingly endless list of tiny, quiet details needed to properly set up the website. When you have several plugins, and he goes on to talk about how difficult it is to set this up, yet we do it in 15 minutes worth of work, and the AI pops it online, chose the correct domain name for him, and he says at the end here, the crew saved me days of work so I can actually focus on my business. So another happy camper there. Here's yet another one from Rebecca. Tech support has been very responsive, and goes on to talk about it being a stress-free experience. And she's just requested the first site. Says the forms were easy to use and intuitive. It was so easy to find a memorable domain name, and goes on and on about how it helps unleash the creative juices so that she can get on to starting her business, and is very happy about that. So, and even more, again, more, this is just from our first round of beta testers. And I want you to be a success story like Ron. So I need lots more successes just like these. And they just go on and on and on. I have many more. So here is Ron saying, I'm amazed at this new push button AI program you developed. I only had to spend 8 minutes entering demographics, subject matter, selecting and purchasing a killer domain, and the AI did the rest of the work. Within 24 hours, I had a complete website built, hosted, and delivered to me. But the most amazing part to me was the information in each of my 10 college survival courses was spot on. I have spent the last 10 years researching these courses, collecting data, analyzing data, and writing articles. But the AI wrote every single college survival course better than I ever could have. And hats off to this phenomenal concept that works. That's from Ron. Wow. So he's an expert in his niche, and the AI generated a better course than he thinks he could have done himself. That's impressive. Here's yet another one. I must also state I'm impressed by the speed of the support team. I'll mention Samantha and Curtis. So I know lots of good testimonials. I get so much thanks for the team. So if you're wondering if you're going to be taken care of by our support team, we have testimonial after testimonial that raves about my team's helpfulness and the care that they put into helping our customers. Here's Dawn. Push button AI allowed me to create content for my ebook in minutes, plus ongoing support from staff. Here we go. More customer service props. The customer service is outstanding. And this, again, Samantha, Curtis, and Jay keep getting shout outs in our testimonials. So they love our team. They're going to talk about our weekly webinars, generous bonuses, and there are many online programs, but I'm grateful to have come across Push Button AI program. I highly recommend it to remain proficient in the current online marketing. Thank you, Dawn. And then yet another from Larry. Your product and the concept of AI integration is light years ahead of everything else currently on the market. So your Push Button AI is literally my transporter in an online course marketing material, online marketing career. Thanks for beaming me up, Bill. So there we go. That's from Larry. Here's from Leonard. It's the best system that I have used. Stopped using other systems I have tried. The training is great. I am learning so much, and the time saving is a good benefit. I've submitted my second site to be built on Sunday night. Logged in early Monday morning. It was there, ready to edit with my information. For a newbie, this is easy and the quickest way to build a site. So here is a newbie telling you right here, right now, how simple the push button AI system makes it for you to launch your website. And they go on. Here's James dropping a quick note to talk about how impressed he is. Signed up to Push Button AI on Monday, and by Wednesday morning, my first site was up and running. The AI found and registered Tech Consultant Academy for me, and the courses built is surprisingly good. I've been a tech consultant for over 20 years, and I learned stuff that I'll use that the AI built in the course. That's from James. So again, another expert in the field, and the AI actually created a course that was better than what he could have wrote. That's amazing. They keep coming from Gabriella. Here, I'll pop through these. I got so many of these, but I need lots more. I want piles and piles and piles of success stories like these, and I want you to be my next success. So Gabriella, talking about learning from our training, and the journey has been eye-opening. Some of the most advanced techniques that an AI can do. Oh, more mentions of how great the support is, and also Samantha and Curtis getting shout outs here. So they're amazing members of our team, and they'll take fantastic care of you. And so Donna says the whole process from start to finish is very simple and straightforward, from the page filler to domain selection through sitting back and waiting for the magic to happen, resulting in the lessons being generated. So, and they keep going. Here is Mary. So Mary, I loved how simple the creation of the site is with the questionnaire. It was a really good result. I'm going to have to build another one. I love the support. More credit to our support. Curtis getting a shout out from Mary. Curtis has been responsive and knowledgeable. I always feel that my concerns are important, and I get problem solving straight away. So as you can see, not only are people impressed with the technology and the materials generated and how easy it is to use, but they're also as impressed with our service and our support. I surround myself with a team who has great care and interest in helping our customers. And that's what you're going to experience, as you can see, from testimonial after testimonial, and they just keep coming. So here's props to me about my training, learning about SEO strategies. He's taught things I could not find anywhere else, and that's from Daniel V. You're welcome, Daniel. And they keep coming. Thanks for such great training and enthusiasm with this great product. AI is the future, and this product knocks it out of the park. That's from Barry. And again, they keep going. Without exaggeration, after trying hundreds of online money-making programs, PLR, product creation, Amazon, to mention a few, and to the tune of about $60,000 with little ROI over the last 20 years, I stumbled across Bill McIntosh a little over a week ago. Him and his team has already exceeded my expectations. I already have 4 product course membership sites up. Wow, now that's an action taker. Now they are working on adding the video, audio lessons, and creating the email campaigns and teaching me traffic to get to my sites. More than I've ever accomplished on my own, as I'm always just trying to build it right. Well, these are built right and look great. The support goes above and beyond to resolve issue, actually educate you how. That's from Rick. So, and they keep going. Lorette says, I can't even begin to express how much time and effort Push Button AI has saved me. Building the equivalent course on my own would have taken days, if not weeks. And more. They keep going. This is from David. So David also was happy with the site, happy with the training, and it put something together that he can actually rank and get traffic for. And here is Danny. Impressed with the audio tracks. So Danny says, I'm particularly impressed with the audio tracks added to his site. And while I've spent most of my career filming and editing videos, so I can say I'm fairly good at assessing soundtracks. So he's a sound and video professional, and he thinks this voice track the voice lessons that we added to his course are impressive. That's saying something. And now, as I mentioned before, it's really important to me that you become my next success story. I want thousands of testimonials. And right now, while we're in our closed private beta, this is a time where you can be part of this and become one of our testimonials, become one of our success stories, so that you can help me get this technology launched to the world when we do our public launch. So you saw a sampling. This is just a sampling of the testimonials sent to us from our first round of early bird beta users. And now it's your turn. Cool. So at this point, I see we have a ton of questions pouring into the chat. The chat has been incredibly busy. So I'd like to, if Daniel is around, he's been behind the scenes with all of you, talking to you in the chat. And so, Daniel, are you out there? Can you come on, Mike?
Hey, Bill, I'm here.
Hey. So, man, I don't know how you're keeping up with that chat. It is crazy in there.
Yeah, it's wild in there. People are excited. I've been doing my best to get back to everyone's questions in a timely manner. So I appreciate your patience. I have saved some up, and I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's do the questions.
All right. So one of the first questions I have here is, how long does it take to complete the training and build my business?
Well, you can build a site immediately. So that's the first thing. Right away, when you get in, you're going to be able to get access and start building these businesses. So you can go to town immediately. There's no delay. The training that we're doing right now, I'm doing a course on how to run these businesses, how to get them profitable, and just a lot of the details about how to use AI to manage your business. So that course is something that we're doing actively together on the we're doing the kind of live course in real time together. And then when it's all recorded and put together, all together, it'll probably be about a 6-week course. I'm gonna guess. And now that doesn't mean you have to wait 6 full weeks before you start getting results. You can start getting results immediately. Now the other course, which is Traffic Generation Revealed, you get immediate access to that. So there's over 12 different ways to get traffic that is taught in that course, and you get that immediately without any delay. So it's kind of a long answer, but it depends a little bit on you. But that's how much the course, the training is, and when you get access to it.
Awesome. Fantastic. Somebody wants to know a little bit more on the guarantee. And so they say, so for the guarantee, we are required to use the training and mentoring. I'm thinking of joining at the premium level, which includes 1 mentoring session. Is that enough? I definitely will do all the training and as much mentoring as I can get, and would love to give a testimonial.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, everyone who joins will get access to our mentoring when it comes to our group. Like we have live group mentoring that we do, and everyone will get access to that, regardless of which level that you purchase at. And then depending on the other things, you can get more mentoring. You've also got our VIP support, and we're not just going to leave you behind. Like if you're trying to get results and you need help, we're going to help you. That's the bottom line. You just won't have your own, personally assigned dedicated coach available to you all the time. So either way, you still get our help. We're not going to leave you behind.
Awesome. Another question that's been flooding in here is folks are trying to decide which package to join, and some would like to join at the lower levels and upgrade at a later time. Can they do that?
Yeah. So yes, if you join, let's say you join at premium today and you decide you want to upgrade to ultimate, I will give you up to 30 days. So in that first 30-day window, you can upgrade your package. One thing that is subject to the availability of coaches. That's one thing I can't control. If our coaches are all busy and we don't have anybody we can assign you, I won't be able to upgrade you. But as long as I have coaches available, I'll be willing to upgrade you in those first 30 days. So, but I do highly recommend, if you are considering coaching, to just jump in at Ultimate now. If you can at all budget it or pull it off, I would recommend you do that now.
All right, awesome. And are there any other charges or extra investment that we would be looking to invest?
Well, so not from us, right? So there's no like sneaky upsell somewhere that you're going to see. You get the traffic training, you get all of that. You will have to pay for your domain names, right? So domain names are like $13.99 a year, I believe. So you'll pay for those. If you decide you want to run ads, like paid advertising, then obviously you'll pay your advertising costs, but that would be the only other business expense that you would have.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
On that note, somebody wants to know what the...
Daniel, real quick, I want to clarify too. Paid ads are not required, by the way. That's optional. So we have more than a dozen different ways to drive traffic. Many of them are free. You don't have to do paid ads. I do recommend it if you can. It helps you get fast results, but you don't have to. It's not required.
All right, awesome. Somebody would like to know, what does the recurring cover?
Oh, yes. So that covers the ongoing tech support and hosting. So we host every one of these businesses for you. So there's a whole variety of paid premium plugins that we license and pay for on your behalf. So this covers the licensing fees for those paid plugins. It includes hosting an unlimited number of businesses that you build on our system. And then it includes your tech support for your website as well.
All right, awesome. Somebody would like to know, I'm still working a full-time job, so how many hours is this going to require from me?
You know, it really, and I'm going to come on, Mike. I have a surprise that I want to do as well. So here I'm going to answer that question. And then I have a surprise. So I was thinking about this. I think I'm going to do this. So first thing, your schedule will determine how much time you spend on this. Okay. The more time you spend, the faster you're going to see results. And generally, the bigger your results are going to be. Okay. If you have, I would say if you don't have, 3 to 4 hours a week, spread out over the whole week, then it probably isn't worth investing in this. Okay. I'm just going to be honest, right? I don't want to set you up for failure. But if you can invest 3 or more hours a week, you can make this work. It's just that the fewer the hours that you invest, the slower your results are going to be. And the more time you put in, the faster. So it's like the more time, the more budget, the faster and bigger the results can be. But I would say in as little as 3 hours a week, you could make this work. It will just take a little longer. So there you go. But if you can invest at least 3 hours a week, then this is probably not the right choice for you. And honestly, I don't think that there may not be any choice that lets you build a business really at under 3 hours a week. But at least, in my honest opinion, anyway. So, all right. Well, how about a surprise? Would you guys
Surprises are good.
Yeah. So what if we take this one step further? So I have a prototype of something that we are building. It is something that is not released yet, but here's what I'm going to do. Everyone who joins while we're here right now, you're going to get your own live interactive chat tutor installed on your course. So you have an actual live AI that is trained in your course so that your students can ask it questions, right? So let's say your students don't understand some terminology being used in the course. They can ask the live tutor for definitions. Let's say they're not understanding part of the course and they need some clarifications. Well, they talk to the live tutor. It's a live chat. Like you just literally chat with the tutor. And so you're going from beyond just a course that they can read in the page, listen to the audio, watch the video, and now they'll have a live tutor to help them and teach them and answer their questions and make sure that they can learn the material inside your course. Wouldn't that be cool? Who wants that? Let me just check before I go and give it away. Who wants that? Let me just see. Who wants a live tutor installed on their course business? Let let me just check. So if there's not enough interest, I'll just keep this in my pocket, up my sleeve and bring it back later. But okay, there we go. Okay, the chat woke up. We had a little delay, I think. So we have the Google streaming delay here. But yes, the chat just went crazy. You guys all want it. So here's what I'm going to do. So you'll notice, depending upon which level you join today, you get different amounts of free add-on packs. I think Ultimate gets 10, if I'm remembering right. I think Premium gets, how many does Premium get, Daniel? I think it's 4. Anyway, it's on the page.
Yeah, it's 4.
4, okay. And Light gets 1. So for whichever level you get in at, I'm going to give you that same number of AI tutors for free. So if you come in at Ultimate, you're going to get 10 AI tutors that you can add to your sites at your choice for free. Now, this feature is not released as I'm standing here today. It's not released yet, but it is in the pipeline and it is coming very, very soon. So as soon as it is available, you will be able to request this, and I will give you that as an extra added bonus for free. Now, these AI tutors alone are worth the investment into this product today. So that's no joke. And I'm going to, again, I'll give you up to 10 of them for free as part of this promotion that we're doing here today. So that's another good incentive that, join at the highest level that you can possibly budget. It's up to your budget and what makes sense to you, but it's another good reason to take the Ultimate if you choose to, because you're going to get 10 of these live AI tutors installed in your business. And they're pretty darn cool, by the way. So you get to have a nice little chat with your own professor, basically. You'll have basically like your own professor installed on the site that just is willing to chit chat with all your students at any time of the day, 24/7. So there we go. Extra special bonus added on top. And what other questions do we have?
Yeah, people are really excited about that. So that's a great surprise. But back to my questions here. Let me go grab my list really quick. Here we go. Somebody they're asking, can we use this in an already going business? And they continue in saying they have a screen printing and embroidery business and want to get more customers with less labor to gather leads. So can this help?
Yes. So I didn't talk much about this. So today we talked a lot about how to charge money for these courses to make profit off of your digital courses. But there's a whole other way to use this system, and you're exactly on to the right track here. So you can take any existing business, and it could be a service business, it could be an offline bricks and mortar business, it can be an online business, and all you have to do is think about the customers that you serve, and you start to think about what unique problems do they have, or what unique goals, especially emotionally compelling problems or goals that they have, and you let the AI build a course for you, and then you give it away for free. You can give discount coupons out, or you can make the course free. And so you can have some people pay and some people have it free, or you could just make it free to everyone. And you can either use it as a source to generate leads, right? So to give people access to this to generate leads that are interested in your business. Or you can use it as an extra bonus to give something cool to your existing customers, right? So if somebody buys your stuff and you want to give them a course for free, cool. Now think about this, right? Well, a veterinarian could do a course on pet health, or on, like the one I just did, on dog training. A chiropractor could do something on nutritional health, or, maintaining proper spinal health, or, anything like that. For your screen printing business, you think about what are the unique problems that your buyers have, or the unique goals that they have, it's kind of that your buyers have in common with one another, and create a course around that. We had a realtor have some amazing ideas about creating a course around how to get the most money for your property when you're selling in a difficult economy, right? So they can attract people who want to sell their house and achieve maximum value for that house. So they give that course away, and it becomes an amazing lead generation tool for their real estate business. So these go far beyond just selling simple access to the course. You can do that. I've made millions doing that. But you can also then use this for any business to give out for lead generation or for goodwill to give out to existing customers in any business of any kind. So there you go. You can use this for either scenario. And then let's go back to questions.
All right. Somebody wants to know, when are the live broadcast sessions? And I guess, because I've seen a bunch of people who said I'm in, I'll extend that to for everyone who's in, what are they to expect? All
right. So first thing that's going to happen when you join today is you're going to get, our onboarding team is going to get in touch with you. So you're going to get a phone call. That's the first thing. So they're going to actually call you to make sure that you've got logged in okay, that your questions are answered, and that everything is like as you expect it to be. They'll show you where to log in, how to get access to our training, all that stuff, and they'll get you onboarded and set up. So that'll be a phone call that will come out, and usually within one business day. So within one business day of your purchase, you'll get that call. You're also going to get a custom email from our team that they're going to manually be contacting you by email. Same thing, making sure that you have everything you need and your questions are answered. Then you'll have access, and we're doing live training all the time. So you'll get notifications. So you get email notifications every time we go live. And then those of you who bought the Ultimate program will be introduced to your coach, so you can claim your coaching as well at the same time. So that's kind of what happens next. Yeah, we just onboard you. We give a personal touch to make sure that you get logged in. It's not one of these things where you get a username and password and you're just left on your own to figure it out. We'll help you through the whole process of getting started. And then you start attending our trainings, and they happen at least, currently we're doing them weekly. That's subject to change into the future, but right now we're on a weekly schedule. Occasionally we do bonus sessions on top of that, and you'll be invited and you'll get notifications for every session. So there you go. And of course you'll get instant access to your traffic training and instant access to the tool that I just showed you in our demo. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you for that, Bill. Mm-hmm. I think now's a good time to bring up that there's been some people who have been asking, and I figured now would be a great time to ask, do we have a payment plan available for this?
We do. Yeah, we can release a payment plan. Daniel, we have some magic words that they can use, right?
Yes, we do. So if you're interested in looking at the payment plan, go ahead and type the word pay plan. Whether it's one or two words, it doesn't matter. It'll still get you the link in our chat. But those are the two key words: pay plan, or one word, I guess, if you like better.
Whichever way you like to type it. Yeah, pay plan. So pop that in, and you'll get a link that will be given back to you. That'll give you access to the pay plan. Excuse me. I have one other thing I want to ask. So I see a lot of people asking for the pay plan, but I did notice something. I noticed that a couple of you are having issues with card declines or other problems trying to get your transactions to go through. Maybe is now a good time to talk about that too, Daniel?
Yeah, I think now's a good time, and I know I saw a few requests for a demo or two. So
okay, cool. So we'll do some demos. I'll pull up the tool, and we can do a few more. If you guys want me to, we can try to build a business together. So you guys can give me some ideas, and we'll mess around with the tool, see what domains are available, all that stuff. We'll do that in just a minute. And then of course we're giving out cash. So we're going to give out a cash prize in a little bit as well. And yeah, so what I want to do is, for those of you who are struggling to get in, so you've decided, I want this. This is awesome. I have to get access to it. You've made that decision. And now you're having a problem. And the problem could be your card is declining, or maybe you're busy trying to transfer funds around and you're worried you're not going to make it in time before we close the session up today. Or maybe you need to be courteous to your spouse or your partner, and you need to, let them know about this transaction before you go and run the card. Okay. So if you're in any of those scenarios, or maybe our shopping cart is being weird and it's not accepting your order for some reason, any of these scenarios where you're having a barrier a problem, but you have made the choice. You're in, you want this. You just need help solving that problem. Whether it's you need to talk to your bank, your spouse, transfer money, whatever it might be, then I want to make sure that you don't get left out, okay? Because we are going to be shutting down here in just a few minutes, and I don't want anybody to be left out of this offer. So what do they do if they need to hold their spot? I think I put Daniel on the spot himself. You there, Daniel?
Oh, I'm here. Yeah. Hold my spot.
All right. So if what I just said applies to you, type in the chat, hold my spot. If our bot does not have your phone number on file, it's going to ask you for a phone number. Be sure you give that so that we can follow up with you, because we're going to close down, and then I don't want you I don't want you locked out of the offer. So we're going to follow up with you to make sure that you can get in. So if you've encountered any of those problems and you need assistance with something like I've talked about, then please type that in. Just type hold my spot. Our AI bot that is talking to you in our chat will if it doesn't have your phone number on file, it will ask for it, and then it will lock your spot in so that you don't get left out. All right. And then what other questions do we have before we go and do some demos?
All right, awesome. Somebody would like to know, or be reminded, how many websites are you able to create on this? And a secondary question with that they include is, does it include CRM and email automations?
All right. So it includes unlimited, and it's unlimited for you, right? So you can't build an unlimited number for like 1,000 clients and build 1,000 sites for clients. You can build an unlimited number for you or your business partners or your family, right? So it's for your use to build as many as you want. So it includes unlimited building and unlimited hosting. Now, if you want, you can use our autoresponder. Our profit platform system does come with an autoresponder. It is included. If you've already got an autoresponder set up and running, it's really easy to connect it to that. But you can use ours if you choose to. That is an optional feature that you will have access to as part of what you're purchasing today. Got to power up with some caffeine here. All right, next question.
Okay, awesome. Somebody wants to know where does your software buy the domain from?
We are basically we have a back-end connection, and we are a domain registrar essentially. So it isn't like buying it from GoDaddy or Namecheap or somewhere like that. We have a direct connection, and we are operating as a domain registrar.
All right, awesome. I think now would be a good time to do another demo or two.
Okay, cool. I like doing those. They're fun. All right, let's do that. So while I get my window ready, can you guys give me some ideas? Oops. I pushed play on accident. Can you guys give me some ideas, or what are some types of people that you might want to serve, or types of courses that you might want to build? Let me know, and we'll here, let me go in here. I'm going to clear that out and go back and get the page ready. Yes, so here's the demo. Let's go look at the chat. Okay. People in mortgage default. Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's try that one. There's a bunch of really good examples, but here, let me turn off auto scroll on the chat. Okay, so okay, people with financial problems, how to avoid foreclosure. Did I spell it right? No, I did not. Let's see. You don't even have to spell right to do this. So let's try this one. So people with financial problems is who we're going to serve. And by the way, so demographic here, this can be like men over 50, You could say that, but you can also describe people in a descriptive manner, like I did here, people with financial problems. I could probably also say families with financial problems, but let's, and then here's how to avoid foreclosure. So let's click the button, and it's going to replace all of our dog answers with the new how to avoid foreclosure. Okay, here we go. Avoiding foreclosure, lowering monthly payments, negotiating loan modifications, refinance, selling your home, short sale, deed in lieu of foreclosure, bankruptcy, government assistance, and reverse mortgage. All of these are viable things to learn about in somebody in that situation. So that would be pretty good. And then here, we'll try it again. Let's see what happens if, just for fun, I want to see what happens. Families, financial problems, and we'll try fill form again. So negotiating with your lender, modifying your loan terms, refinance, sell your home, short sell, bankruptcy, apply for a new loan, seek legal help, and improve your credit score. Again, some good ideas here. So the cool thing here, like I said, is you can also manually edit these. So let's say we don't want improved credit score and we want to do something else. Let's say get government assistance as an example. Let's see. Financial burden, right? So I could manually change any of these and then save it, right? So, just for the heck of it, I'm going to save these. And let's go on to the next step. Then let's see what domains that it might come up with. Okay, so business type is a course, submit. And let's see what kind of domains it comes up with. And there's so many, people are putting so many different types of examples in. So I won't be able to get to everyone's demos, but I'll do as many as I can. Okay, so here's our list of domains. Let's go do the bulk check and see which ones are available. And while that's running, while that's going through, Daniel, is there any other questions to answer while we let it do its thing?
Yeah, I have my list here. Let me go grab that here. And another one is, you think you touched on this, but does the course also link to affiliate products, or can it link to affiliate products?
It's not built to do that by default, but you absolutely can do it. And in fact, I'm going to do some training specifically on that, on how you can weave affiliate products into your courses to get commissions for what you recommend. So it's a great strategy. It's not done automatically. It's something where you kind of come back and add them in after the course is created, but I'm going to show you how to do that in our training. Okay.
Yeah, that bounces off another good question.
Oh yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
I didn't mean to interject, but there's another good follow-up question that I think would go well with that, which is that, do we get future upgrades for free?
Yeah, well, yes. So all the new features that we release, any upgrades that we do, you will all get access to them. Absolutely. And
awesome.
Then,
thanks, Bill.
Let's look at the domains real quick, and then we'll come back to Q&A in just a moment. So we got Foreclosure Prevention 101. That's good. Available. Avoid Foreclosure Course. Available. Foreclosure Solutions HQ. That's okay. Foreclosure Avoidance Academy. Pretty good. Foreclosure Prevention Mastery. Pretty good. Prevent Foreclosure Expertise. Yeah, that's a kind of a mouthful. Foreclosure Defense HQ. Avoid Foreclosure Mastery. Foreclosure Prevention Strategies. That's good. I like that. SaveYourHomeMastery.com. All those are available. Pretty good. I like them. So here, the other cool thing is, while you're looking at these, you can just hit clear taken, and then it's only going to show you what's available. Right? So now we only see the available domains. So I'm going to clear all of these, and then we're going to go back, and we'll do another demo here in just a second. All right. And then any other questions to answer before I do the next demo?
Feel free to dive into more demos.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Oops, there we go. All right. So I saw something about how to be a yoga instructor, I think is what that is. So let's say it's people who want to start a yoga business. And how to start a yoga instructor business. Now, I could also say people, I could say women over 40. I hope it's not too long. That should work. Find out. It's busy thinking. And I saw someone asking the suggestion to check how to write a book. Step 1, log into into push button AI. Yeah, actually, we have an upcoming module that actually does write your book for you. So who wants push button AI to write your next physical book? Anyone? Okay, here we go. So this is how to start a yoga business. Create a business plan, find a target market, develop your marketing strategy, pricing, location, brand identity. So this is kind of pretty generic advice so far. But it's everything you would need to do to start a new business, actually. Any like physical business, this is all valid for starting a brand new like offline business. These are all the steps that you would actually take. So let's see if I just switch this from women. We'll go back to people. Or let's say yoga enthusiasts. Oh, I spelled it right. How about that? Let's try this one and see if that adjusts the results at all. Okay, so we got a lot of the same ones. Securing a teaching space, networking with other. Yeah, there's still like a lot of really good business starting advice, but it's not necessarily really. So what you'd have to do with this one, I think, is play around with the creativity and the uniqueness a little, and to dial it in. And then of course you could manually add some stuff in here too as well. So like I'm going to dial this up. I'm going to tell it to be creative. Let's just see what difference that makes. I'm going to jack it way up. It might get really weird with its responses, but let's see. And then we'll move on to another one. All right, it's doing its thinking. Yeah. Designing yoga programs. Okay, well, that's interesting. So that's a good one. So, yeah, so it's tending to give a lot of business advice. But I think with some tweaking and some adjusting of the, you can play around with the demographic, the subject, dial the creativity up and down. And I think this would dial in and turn into a pretty good course. Okay, cool. And I had a lot of suggestions. Let me just scroll back through here while I find another suggestion. Any other questions to answer, Daniel, while I find another suggestion?
Yeah, wow. One question from Deborah.
I'm still, it's like crazy how busy the chat is, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you might have a little trouble finding those suggestions. But, if people have more, go ahead and suggest them and they'll flow in first. But one question from Deborah is, do you provide email swipes to sell our course if we have an email list?
Absolutely. That's part of the packs. So, which by the way, I guess I could show, let's do this. Let's pull this up here. And by the way, this is the page when you go to join and get access. This is the page that you'll see. It explains everything that's in each one of the different levels. So you'll visit the link you see on your screen to get access to that. And it'll go through everything that's included. So you'll see all the add-on packs here. And one of them is AI done for you email campaigns. And depending on what level, you'll get either 10, 4, or 1. And that comes with a full 30-day email sequence. So you'll have a whole 30-day sequence that is designed to sell your course. So, which is, think about that. That's pretty dang powerful. So when someone joins your mailing list, or if you have an existing mailing list, you'll have 30 full days. And these emails are good. Let me tell you, I actually spent a lot of time personally helping guide the AI with its email campaigns, and they're good. They're really good. So I don't know that I would personally do a much better job. And I've written who knows how many thousands of emails over the years and generated tens of millions of dollars with email marketing. And I would have a hard time doing better than the AI is doing. It's quite impressive. So, and you get 30 days of that. It's built into the add-on packs when you get those. So, so there you go. And then, by the way,
awesome.
you can find all the details on everything that's included. It tells you what's included for coaching and consulting, what comes with the course, what other software. Like we have some software, this is coming soon. We have a complete AI site editor where you can edit all aspects of your site using AI. That's coming soon. You get our website builder and hosting. So that's included. The AI domain finder, and all the details are here. So you can check it out. And then, of course, the details of our guarantee are here as well. So you'll want to pay close attention to that. And there you have it.
One thing I think you would be good to clarify is some folks on the payment plan would like to know, or they're looking at the payment plan and would like to know, are they paying the payment as well as the monthly?
No, so the pay plans in here, I'll come back to it. So, actually, this is not the pay plan page. So, all right, well, I'll answer it simply. I'll just come on here. So, so the answer is no, you don't pay your payment and the extra monthly. They're bundled together. So the price that you see, like I think one of them is a $4.99 payment. Is that right, Daniel? I think it is.
Right, the premium.
Okay. So you would pay that today, and then in 30 days from now would be your second payment, and that's all you'll pay. It isn't like $4.99 plus the $97. So it's today, then in 30 days, in 60 days, and then again in 90 days, you'll pay that flat amount. There'll be no extra charges. After your 4 payments are done, then it will drop down and start charging you that monthly fee. So, but basically how it's priced is that those monthly fees are just sort of, as I knock my mic over, those monthly fees are just built into your payment plan. So that there's no extra charge on top of your payments.
Awesome. One more here is how much does it cost to purchase more add-ons?
So they're going to vary. Full price, we'll come back on here. Full price is $4.99 for our marketing add-on, $2.99 for our video add-on, and $1.99 for the audio add-on. Now those will be sold in bundles, and they'll sometimes we'll have specials and other things, but that's the full retail price when you buy one. So you can do the math at how much you're getting at the level you're buying. It's quite a lot. In fact, I think the math works out where you're getting more money in add-on packs than the whole entire package costs that I'm giving you for free. Yeah. And what else we got?
All right, awesome.
I had a demo in
question
here. Yeah, let me do a demo. I have a demo I forgot to do that I keep getting distracted. So we'll go back here. Someone wanted to do a demo on how to write a book. So I'm putting that wrong. There we go. How to write a successful book. And let's say this is for moms who want to write a children's book. And we'll just leave it that way and hit fill form. Let's just see what it comes up with, just for fun. I haven't tried this one before. And okay, yeah, it's doing something wacky. So we're gonna, if you get weird results, you always can just resubmit, and then it will come back and fix them. And it's thinking. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't like this one. Yeah, here, let's try this. I'm going to change the demographic. Let's say ones who want to write. And let's try again. Something about what I'm saying there is confusing the AI. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay. We'll try this one more time, and then I'll try another one. There we go. How to write a book, overcoming writer's block, creating compelling characters, crafting a captivating plot, developing a unique voice, improving pacing and tension, polishing writing skills, navigating the publishing process, marketing and promoting a book, and building a loyal reader. That's pretty good. That's a good course. I like that. And the benefits are all good as well. I really like that. Okay, I'm glad I kept messing around with it. So what do you think? That's pretty good, right? Okay, enough with that. We'll go back to questions.
All right, awesome. Yeah, just a few more here. The next question I had was how do your websites handle SEO?
Well, they are SEO optimized in terms of following best practices. Now, the subject of using the search engines to get traffic is a whole other thing in and of itself. So if you're already familiar with that, you'll have all the tools at your disposal built into the sites. We use tools like Rank Math, for example, that you can use on your sites to help you with SEO. And all of the best practices are already implemented on the sites by default. And then in our traffic training, you can learn all the other stuff because you do need to do research when it comes to keywords and the topics and the topic maps and getting links. And there's a lot that goes into getting free traffic on Google, way beyond just how the site is formatted. So we do the basic formatting properly for you, and you have access to the training on top of that. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Somebody would like a clarification. So the domain is an extra purchase?
Yes, domains are, well, if you have never worked with us before, like if this is the first time that you have been in Profit Platform, you will get one free domain name. So your first domain with us is free. If you've used our tools before, then then they cost $13.99 per domain. Now, you can also use domains you have registered elsewhere. So if you already have a domain, over on Namecheap or GoDaddy or somewhere, you can totally use that on these sites. You don't have to use the AI domains if you don't want to.
Awesome. Can we use this to build websites for drop shipping and sell physical products?
What you could do is use this to make a course that goes along with the physical products, right? So the AI can't really go, it's not designed to go like build you a store with products in it. But what it can do is help you find a niche market that has problems and goals in it. And then you can find products to sell them, right? So you'll have a course that you can sell a digital course to, and then you can also sell physical products. And all of the sites that we set up are when your AI builds the site, it has a fully functional shopping cart. So if you want to add physical products to your shop, it's pretty easy to do. It's something that you would have to do following our training, but it's very easy to add physical products or even more digital products to your sites. It's just point and click, simple process, and you can add those to the businesses that the AI builds. So hopefully that answers it.
Thank you, Bill.
Yep.
Something we can, I think Sophia will like this answer. She asks, can I delete a course that isn't working and substitute another so that I stay within the number of courses in my plan?
Yeah, well, two things here. First, the number in the plan are bonuses for the add-on. Whoops, I got stuff falling over on my desk. Are bonus add-on packs, okay? because you can build an unlimited number of courses, right? So the basic course pack, the basic site that when you build it, you can build as many as you want. And that comes with your sales page, your squeeze page, your free report, your course, and all of that comes free. And you can build an unlimited number of those, as many as you want, right? If you remember, that was one of the fast mover bonuses I put in there, was so that you can, there is no limit. We'll build and host an unlimited number of those for you. Now, the add-on packs are what you add to those. Like if you want to enhance them and you say like, oh, on this site, I want to put a video course. Well, you can add the add-on pack, right? So there's a marketing add-on pack, video and audio. And, you know, you can build as many as you want and then choose which ones you want to add the add-on packs to. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not making this too complicated, but that's the basic idea. The base courses, the base sites with everything you need to be in business, you can build an unlimited number of them for free. You know, other than, you know, the cost of your domain name. But yeah. Did I confuse everyone, Daniel?
No. I think you helped clarify. Which is great. So just a few more here. Bonnie wanted to know, what about accepting payments? Do we need a separate payment through another account channel?
Yeah, there is. You have to connect to the way you want to receive payment. Okay, so there's a variety of choices. I recommend Stripe. So that's the simplest. It's the easiest. So that's what we recommend. But your shopping cart can connect to a variety of different options when it comes to how you receive payment.
All right, awesome. If I already have a few digital products, can I add them to the site manually?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
Easy does it. And the last question I have here for now is somebody is asking, assuming that there is going to be a renewal fee for the domain names.
Yes, it's $13.99 a year. No sneaky hidden costs. That's just what it is per year. Yeah.
All right. And Claire would like to know, does the platform support recurring revenue models like subscriptions or membership?
Yes, it does. So you have the choice. You can set it up to be a recurring monthly, recurring quarterly. You can even do trial plans if you want to. It's capable of doing all of those things. You can do like 7-day trials, dollar trials. You can do, recurring, one time, and you can even do free. So there are many, many options for how you might want to charge for your course. And that's part of the training as well that I'm giving, is guidance on how to make those choices. So I'll give you my insights on, pricing and different strategies, including monthly, like you had talked about. So, but all of those are options.
All right, awesome. One more I have here is, will we be shown how to choose the most profitable niche?
Yes. So I talk about that. In fact, that's the very first lesson in the training, is the idea behind picking the right niche. And I do go into that. And even the team can help you with it. If you really get stuck, you've done the training and you're still stuck, we'll help you out. Yeah.
Awesome, Bill. Well, we're all caught up on questions so far.
Okay, well then we're going to be wrapping things up here in just a minute. So I want to let everybody know that if you have any more questions, now's the time to pop them in. Also, I would like to know, what did you guys think of the tool? Like, give me some feedback about how, what do you think about what is generated? Were you impressed that at the push of a button, you can get like 40, 50,000 words of materials written? What'd you think of the quality of the audio or anything about it? I would love to know your feedback on what you think, and even good or bad. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the whole thing and about this presentation. Did you like sitting here with us and spending some time with us? I hope that I gave you some insights and some good information. I hope the tool was exciting, but I would love to hear what you thought of the tool, what it did, and the whole presentation as a whole. And then we're going to be wrapping up in a couple minutes. So we're going to answer the final round of questions. We're going to give out some cash. We still got to do that. And the other thing I want to tell you is all of you who stayed here to this point, I have a free download that I'm going to be sending to you by email. So keep an eye on your inbox. For those of you who stuck around to this point in the broadcast, you're all going to get a special free download, like I promised, for being here with me through this whole thing. And it's going to go over 20 different proven case studies of people that built information businesses, courses and trainings, and made millions of dollars in the process. So I'll be sending that to all of you. Just keep an eye on your inbox for some stuff from me. And this is it. So I want to do a final round to let you know we're closing down. And if you want in, now is the time to make that decision and join us. You can head to that link that is actually, Daniel, if you want to pop it out to everybody one last time, we'll pop that into the chat as well. And then
will do.
Put the screen back up, and there it is on the screen. So that way you can join up and become part of this before we close this thing down. And of course, the final thing I want to mention is that if you have problems, you're trying to buy and your card's declining, or you need to transfer money around, or some other weird problem that's stopping you from buying, make sure you type in the words "hold my spot." Just those 3 words, "hold my spot." Type that into the chat, and then our AI assistant is going to look up and see if we have your phone number on file. If she doesn't have it, she's going to ask you for it. Make sure you give her your best phone number, because that's how we're going to follow up and get you in the door. So that way you don't get locked out, because we're going to be shutting down here in just a moment. So it's the final time to grab the offer, final time to do "hold my spot." And then we're going to do the last round of questions and wrap it up. So what else do we have? All right. Are we good to move on, or we got any more questions?
Last one, which you may have covered earlier, but Liz wants to know, can I transfer my pages to another platform independent of yours after AI builds it out?
Sure. Yeah. I don't currently have an automated process to just hit a button and make that happen, but you totally could. You can take the materials that our system builds, and you can copy, paste, upload them, put them wherever you want to put them. They're yours. They belong to you. So as soon as you generate a site and it's published on your site, it's your stuff. You can do anything you want with it.
Awesome. That's all I have.
All right. So then here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to be doing my final thoughts here and wrapping up. But while I do that, Daniel, can you do me a favor and select one of the people, one of the troopers that stuck it out with us to this point, and let's award them with a $100 cash prize. So who wants $100? So if that's you, Daniel, can you do the magic behind the scenes so that we can automatically select someone, and then just make sure in the chat, announce it so that everyone can see who won. So we'll be giving out $100 in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. And Daniel will announce in the chat who the system gave the prize to. And that's for a reward for hanging out with me this long. This was a kind of a longer presentation today, and I really appreciate you taking the time to be here with me. And so there's a reward for that. Plus, everyone who stayed on at least through the Q&A, you're going to be getting a free download that I'm going to be sending to you by email. You'll get that in the next day. And then, of course, you're entered in to win from our giant $25,000 prize pool. So everyone who hung out with us to this point is entered into the big year-long contest, plus the instant prize from today, plus the free download. And so hopefully it was worthwhile hanging out with us. And this is the final time that you can jump in. So I'm going to make a final call. I'll put the screen on so that we can put the link up for everyone to see. Final time. Head on over there, grab your spot, and become part of the early birds. Become part of the charter membership that gets access to this tool before the public can see it. So we're in a private beta state. This allows you to get access to everything I showed you, plus a whole lot of additional features and bonuses and training that we didn't even talk about today. Head on over to that link and make sure you save your spot. And as I mentioned earlier, every purchase is backed by our completely risk-free guarantee that you will make profit from the business you build with us, or you won't pay. You'll get 100% refund, and I'll even give you $500 out of my pocket on top of your refund to compensate you for your time and be willing to, and since you were willing to put your faith in us in this purchase. So that's where you get access to that. But remember, the deal here is you've got to do it. You've got to do the training. You got to implement and get results and be willing to work with my team. We're here. We will help you through the process. And then, of course, I want those testimonials. That's the gold for me. The marketing gold that I'm looking for is when you use the tool for the first time, and then you go, wow, it was amazing. I pushed 2 buttons and I had a business built for me while I watched, right? If you can type that up and send it to me, right? If that's your honest experience and your honest reaction, send it to me as a testimonial. It's marketing gold that I can go use when we launch this product. Let's say you get a great domain name. Let's say the AI picks some really cool domain and you're impressed. Email me. Tell me about it. That's a testimonial that I can use. It's gold. I'll take it and I'll be using it in my marketing. And don't worry, I won't disclose like your photo and your social media links or something like that. I'm just going to list your first name and last initial, and I'll use the quote of the testimonial. And that's really what I'm looking for here, is I really want a lot of those. So every little step along the way where you're impressed, you're happy, you like what's going on, I want to hear about it. And that's our through the internet, our gentleman's agreement, so to speak, right? So I look forward to seeing all of those testimonials, and I look forward to helping everybody as you've joined the course. So this is it. Final time to jump in. And the final thing I'll remind you, you can also type hold my spot. Those 3 words. The AI is going to make sure it has your phone number, and then we will lock your spot down because we are heading out of here. So either go to that link and get your spot now or type hold my spot, but this is it. Final time. And I want to thank you for spending the time with me this afternoon. And Daniel, thank you for all your help on this presentation. And with that note, we're heading out of here. Bye for now.